Hey backpackers, this is Juan Verut from Juan Backpacks. I'm here today to talk about one of the most useful things you can take on trail with you. No, it's not toilet paper. It's not your bidet. No, it's not ibuprofen. It's duct tape. Yeah, duct tape. I will tell you that the wonders of duct tape never cease to amaze me. My son and I did the Muir Trail in July. We hiked 250 plus miles because we did it northbound. And we actually put some duct tape around our trekking poles, which is a great place to put it so that it kind of is right there when you need it. And we never even imagined, we never dreamed how important that duct tape was going to become to our everyday lives out there for over, what is it, 24 days of camping or, sleeping in our tent. So I'm going to run through for you just, I think, 4 of the items that we used to kind of, or 4 of the items that you use duct tape on to fix it or to build something that we really needed out on the trail. And these were desperate situations, man, desperate situations. So let's take a look at the first one. Nylaflume bag. First day, boom, thumb through the Nylaflume bag when I was like trying to pack it. Guess what? Full of the Nylaflume bag, possibility of getting your gear wet, especially your down sleeping bag. Boom, duct tape right there. Patch the hole, never leaked the whole way. We had rain and sleet. So that was the first thing we did. Let's get rid of that. Second repair, hydration. Really important on trail. I mean, you know that, right? Hydration, hydration, hydration. Well, guess what? Sports cap. You know how sports caps are too, right? Flimsy, they always break, the lid falls off, you lose the lid, and then you got a sports cap with a leaky top. Well, about, I'd say 6 days in, the sports cap hinge broke. And this is a simulation of the one I had on trail. It's not the exact one. The sports cap broke off. And this is what I mean by sports cap, for those who don't know. It's like the flip cap, right? Right there. This is the actual bottle, the type of bottle I had. So that flip cap eventually, like, opened it so many times in 6 days. Come on, 6 days. It broke off, and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? I'm going to lose the flip cap. It doesn't stay on right, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? Duct tape hinge. So I actually, this is simulated, put a duct tape hinge on it, and guess what? It lasted the rest of the time. We did 22 days actually on trail, another 2 days of camping on the backside just to get ready to leave. And guess what? Boom, worked. Awesome. Another repair. Repair number 2. All right, so here comes, this is a build. This isn't even a repair here. This is a actual rebuild that happened with the duct tape on trail. I did have one of those DIY square Reflectix box things to put in to rehydrate food. You know, you got your freezer bag, you put the water in, you had this little square thing with a flap on it, you throw your food in it, and then it sits in there and Reflectix keeps it hot while it's rehydrating, right? So I built one of those and I hated it. And if you look at my Jam Tested cook kit version, you'll see everything that happened around that change up. So anyway, I had the Reflectix there. I had my 750 milliliter pot and I had duct tape. So, and I had the tiny scissors in the really smallest, what was it, Swiss Army knife, the really small, tiny one. And I had scissors on it. So I literally cut it up, measured it up, and made this some of the duct tape that we had patched together, this liner for my pot so that I could rehydrate my food inside my pot. I'd boil the water, put the pot in here to keep the water hot, put the dehydrated food in that, and then put the lid on top. And this worked really nicely. It kept the food hot, warm while it was dehydrating. Another win for duct tape, baby. Another win for duct tape. So the last, this would be four fixes. The last fix was probably the most important fix, and that was the fix of my Tenkara rod. This is the actual Tenkara rod that we used on trail. minus the tip that broke. And so you can see here, I just, quick explanation about Tenkara rods, not going into detail, but basically it's a telescoping rod with no reel. You put a fixed line of about 10 feet plus on it, and you use it like a fly rod, okay? You cast it, let the fly sit on the water, and it works off of this thing called a lilian that you tie in the line to. So it's this soft thing that comes off the tip, right? And so that's how you connect the line to the tip. It's got this soft kind of cloth line lilian, and then the actual rod, the fiber or the carbon rod starts there. You see the very tip of the rod coming out. So what happens? The tip of the rod broke off. No more lilian to attach the line. All we got is bare. All we have there is bare graphite, right? Minus about a foot or so of the tip. And so we're thinking, how do we attach a line to bare graphite? Because you just can't tie it on. It's going to slip off, right? So, to the rescue, duct tape. Took some tiny strips of duct tape. We made one at the very top of the rod that was left. See, this is the actual tip that was broken. So about that much of the tip broke off. So to make a way to tie the lilian on and secure it, we actually put some duct tape, a thin strip of duct tape around the very top, and then so that we could tie it into this piece and it wouldn't slide back down towards the handle, we put another duct tape strip here and build it up by just wrapping it. And then basically there's a special loop knot used. We slip the loop knot over here, tighten it down, and guess what? Fish the whole time. We broke this rod 3 days in. We used this rod on trail fishing almost every day of the 22 total days, and we fished with it, most of the day, 15 plus days with a broken rod fixed with duct tape, and we caught a bunch of trout. Duct tape. Yeah, duct tape. So if anybody ever says you don't need duct tape on the trail, or you shouldn't take a bunch of duct tape, obviously don't take the roll, because we don't take the roll. But we wrap it some around our trekking poles, so we have it. And each one of us has, a big strip wrapped around the trekking pole. And then, if we need it, we got it. And you can see right here, 4 items that really saved our fishing, saved a lost lid on a bottle, built me a new rehydrator, saved my gear from inside my backpack from getting wet. Duct tape, baby, duct tape. There ain't nothing better than duct tape. So if you have any things that you've fixed with duct tape on the trail while you're hiking, let us know about it in the comments below. What have you fixed with duct tape? Let us know. What's the craziest thing you fixed with duct tape while on the trail? Not at your house. I'm talking about while you're backpacking, through hiking, backpacking. What's the craziest thing that you have fixed, or something you've fixed with duct tape that we may not have heard about? Go ahead and post that down below in the comments. Till next time, get out there and do some backpacking, see some cool stuff. And I'll see you next time on Backpacks.